Hey y'all, we are trying something new today. We are doing a little podcast episode over a vlog, which I'm super excited to do. I've been wanting to do one of these videos for a while because sometimes it's hard to really get all my thoughts out a vlog. But if you have not seen this video where I share with all of you that I'm not glowing up this summer and why I think you shouldn't, I highly recommend you watch that one because this vlog is kind of building on that. If your timeline looks anything like mine, you've seen countless videos and lists on how to glow up and the things that you need to do. This season, it was not resonating with me. I was not feeling the glow up, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I do feel happy with where I am in my life. Just to quickly go over what I talked about in that video, like we've been conditioned to always be a project. Self-growth is a beautiful thing, but to be constantly evolving without pause, it's exhausting. We need room to just be. And I love a good evolution of person. I love a good goal set, get to the next level. But I also believe in a good pause. Like, you need to pause. The second thing I discussed is the fact that capitalism is capitalizing on our glow up. Whenever there's a new face mask, a new body goal, a new gym set, that is being advertised to us. The content that is being created now is all one big advertisement. I saw a comment somewhere on another video where they've said that they stop using the word influencer and they start using the word advertiser, because essentially that's what a lot of our influencers have turned into, advertisers for companies. The third reason that we are glowing up is because we need content. Even regular people, not just creators. We all curate our lives for our feed in some kind of way. Before and after content hits, transformation stories are always going to get views. And it makes sense. You should give yourself views for your transformation. I love looking at my old dance videos and saying, wow, sis, you really did good. I don't mind sharing that with people either. But people don't really share their quiet growth. That just doesn't perform. The fourth reason that we are addicted to these glow ups is because we equate growth with worth. And especially as Black women, we're taught to do more and be more and constantly be on it. And that is how a lot of us have learned to feel safe. And I think the last reason that we enjoy a seasonal glow up is because seasonal change does feel like a deadline. It kind of feels good to say, all right, this winter I'm locking in, because you need to give yourself a push during that time, especially with it being so gloomy and cold. But the pressure to change every single season, and there's a new aesthetic every single season too, like we need to sit back and stop all of that. We need to not glow up this summer, and I plan on not glowing up this summer either. I want to dive a little deeper into this topic because clearly glow ups have been sitting heavy on my soul. I love a good glow up moment. I love when women celebrate feeling confident, beautiful, and strong, but it also hurts our self-esteem. This isn't one of the main points that I want to hit, but I want you to remember this. Glow ups are all about our appearance. Most glow ups are almost always physical. You get clearer skin, you lost weight, you got a new wardrobe, you got new makeup. Some of y'all going to get veneers. You name it, there's a glow up for it. But there's never a glow up in emotional intelligence, healing, and creating boundaries. I've seen some videos where people say their physical glow up was a manifestation of their emotional glow up, but still, you need something to show for it, right? On social media, you can't show that. So when we only celebrate the changes that we made to the outside of our body, we start to believe that our worth is attached to how we look. And I think we all feel that. And it can get to a dangerous point. I'm getting to the point now where I am loving my body for what it can do for me rather than what it looks like, because let me tell you, baby, dance is going to challenge your body. If you play any sport or work out and just do any physical activity, you will eventually make that shift from loving your body for how it looks to loving your body for what it does for you, that it performs, that it's working, that it's functioning. Now, into how these glow ups are hurting your self-esteem. Number one is that when you begin to glow up, it really becomes a disguise for perfectionism. And if you haven't learned by now, me and perfectionism are enemies. I've attempted to achieve her before, and chasing her is a hell of a journey. So half the time these glow ups aren't really about growth, right? There's a clear end point. You see this particular way you want to look and you pursue that. It's about chasing the ideal version of yourself. This ideal version of yourself that's flawless, hyper productive, snatched. She's rich. She's living that soft life. She's confident. She's healed. She's unbothered. But get this, all the time. That's not a glow up. That's you becoming some fantasy character. I say become your favorite version of yourself. I don't think we should be ideal versions of ourselves, our favorite version of ourselves. Because your favorite is very subjective. Your favorite is going to shift time to time. Your favorite is just what you prefer, right? It's not necessarily what social media is saying is popular. It's not what your friend is saying is popular. It's what you prefer. But when you use this glow up to become perfect, that desire for you to improve, it turns into this pressure to be that way 24/7. So whenever you do start to feel a little off, or let's say you miss a day in the gym or your skin breaks out, suddenly you could feel like you're failing, and that's not real. Life itself is messy, it's non-linear. So for you to try to insert a perfect glow up into it is not going to work. It's not going to work. And when you don't meet the expectations that you've set for yourself, but the expectations that you saw from others and you've put them on yourself, when you don't meet those, you're going to feel like ish. That's the first way it's hurting your self-esteem. The second way glow-ups can hurt your self-esteem is when you think about what actually validates your glow-up. You got to think about why you even wanted to glow up in the first place. Did you want to glow up because you wanted to improve? You wanted to change the way you looked? Why did you do it? Is it for you or was it for external things? So thinking about why you decided to glow up, now you have to think about what happens when no one's watching you. There's no likes or no shares or no aesthetic timeline. Like if your glow up is validated by people, then that's not a real glow up. That's not real growth. That's just performance. And this ties into social media. And let's say you are documenting it, you post it, and people say they like it. Do you continue with that? What if people don't like it? People are so addicted to being seen instead of being whole. Glow ups have now just become this costume change. Like you're just playing a different character. That's all. There's no actual development. So when you become this new character and people don't necessarily validate it, that's going to hurt your self-esteem. So think back to why you even wanted to do this in the first place. And if that reason is from external pressures, then you really need to dig a little deeper, because if you were already happy with the way you look, happy with the way you presented yourself, and you did something just so other people could say something about it, then that is being reckless with your self-esteem. Now, the last way these glow ups can hurt your self-esteem, what if your glow up doesn't look like the one you envisioned? What if when you look at your favorite girlie on TikTok and Instagram, she glued up and her life magically changed, right? She instantly was like, oh, my hair is always perfect. I'm living this soft life. I'm rich. I'm drama free. I'm going on trips all the time. I can always go shopping. I look good in everything that I wear. What happens when your glow up doesn't look like that, or it takes you longer than you anticipated, right? What happens when you use someone else's life as the blueprint for your life? You can begin to resent your current life because it doesn't look like what you envisioned, right? You did all the work that goes into a glow up, but it didn't happen the same way. The gap between fantasy and reality is going to make you question your progress. It's going to affect your self-esteem, because if you've done all of the right things If you've put in all the work, then why doesn't your life look the way you expect it to? When you try to achieve a glow up, it's important for you to make sure it's something that you want to do and it's on your terms. Overall, I feel like social media has changed our world to make everything so flat and one dimensional, or maybe two dimensional. But it's just like everybody wants to be the same. If you look different or act different or have interests, then you're weird. And I don't know if it's social media or just a child thing, because 13-year-olds want to fit in, right? But that happened within the context of that particular middle school. Now it could just be all over social media where everyone can see everybody. So I'm not 100% sure if it is social media or if it's just that we can all see it now. Either way, we could see it and I'm talking about it. If you haven't listened to that other episode or watched that other video that I did about why I'm not glowing up, I also shared things that you can do instead of glowing up. I'm going to end it there because I am tired of talking about glowing up, but I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to just do a vlog about the things that I'm doing instead of glowing up, just a typical day in my life, because I don't want us on this channel to feel like our current selves aren't enough. And I also don't want you to feel uncomfortable with pursuing goals, as long as those goals are for you. I'm going to link one of my older episodes about setting goals that make you happy, because ultimately at the foundation of a successful glow up is you setting goals that make you happy. It is a goal setting framework that I came up with to help us set goals that make us happy, bring us joy and fulfillment, because there's no reason to be setting goals for no reason. Setting a goal that makes you happy, it has to be harmonious. It has to seamlessly fit into your lifestyle, right? Like, this fits. It needs to be aligned. It needs to be process based. It needs to be personal, and it needs to be yours. So I went through that. It was a spring episode because spring is the best time for you to set these goals. Let me know what you think about this type of video. Also, let me know what you think about the content below. Like, am I pushing it with the glow ups? Are we glowing up this summer? Are you not? Are you glowing? Is everyone else seeing glow ups all over their timeline? I think also I'm just kind of tired of social media. I really go on social media now to look at Love Island content. I don't want to see anything else. But, oh, do you all watch Love Island? Do you all watch Love Island too? Okay, I'm going to work on a video for Love Island. I will see you later. Until then, I hope you have a positively productive, self-loving day. Bye.